Many books and websites describe spiritual awakening as blissful, enlightening and exalted, and it can certainly be all of those things. But it can also be surprisingly difficult, and it may seem to bring a lot of unexpected side effects and downsides along with the light that you've experienced. In this video, we go under the surface of spiritual awakening, and expose some of the lesser-known things that can show up during or after a spiritual awakening experience. 1. Heightened sensitivity and empathy. Emerging souls may sense the energies emitting from others out into their fields, as well the emotions of those others. It's not uncommon to initiate to feel like they're incredibly sensitive to the energetics of others, as if imbibing, without filter, the energies and emotions of people around them. This can make the empathic aspect of the initiatory path feel like a sword with both a cutting edge and a blunt side. On the one hand, it promotes a beautiful expansion of the depth and range of one's empathic consciousness and the capacity to understand the meaning of other people's experiences. On the other hand, it can be overloading and make it feel as if one is losing their own boundaries, not knowing what belongs to themselves and what belongs to someone else. Simple things, like shopping, concerts, or certain social encounters may no longer feel quite tolerable due to an unbidden energetic overwhelm as energies and emotions flood into the field of the emerging soul. In various ways, healthy boundary bubbles and energetic protection become even more necessary than they were before for the emerging soul to receive her sustenance from her environment, rather than collapsing under the onslaught of energies. 2. Intense emotional purging. Many people report that spiritual awakening requires a purging of old emotional weight, old traumas that weren't properly processed in the past, old beliefs that are no longer working for them, limiting beliefs, cultural programming. Sometimes this purging emerges out of nowhere. People can be devastated by mood swings, generalized anxiety, depression, even physiological symptoms such as fatigue, headaches, or muscle aches as the body works to release old energetic blockages. People often describe riding out waves of emotion through crying. It is a challenging journey, just be gentle with yourself when purging. But always be sure to ask for help when needed. 3. Questioning long-held beliefs and relationships. Sometimes this means that, as people expand their awareness and their sense of self becomes more vast, they start to question a belief system, values and ideology that once felt transcendent and all-encompassing. This can lead to questioning of relationships with family, friends, lovers or partners, a job, community or even a life's path that no longer feels part of who you are. You might feel yourself drifting from people if they aren't where you're going. 4. Experiencing synchronicities and psychic phenomena. Spiritual awakening might also make a person susceptible to a host of psychic phenomena and intensified intuition, things such as premonitory dreams and visions, clairvoyance and clairaudience, and occurrences of timely or meaningful synchronicities, which can range from run-of-the-mill instances to much larger, more dramatic or transpersonal occurrences. These things might seem only natural in confirming one's newfound sense of expanded awareness, yet they might also be disturbing or frightening, or even downright weird. If and when they go against a person's previous paradigms and worldviews of the way things are, they can be hard to integrate and understand on the everyday level of one's lived life. 5. Challenges in navigating the physical world. Someone who is more attuned to non-physical dimensions of consciousness and energy might find it difficult to reconcile the demand-filled, hesitation-resistant reality of the material world with their new perspectives and priorities around spiritual well-being. How does one honor one's newly awoken spiritual self and also get the desks in the living room cleaned with structuring powerballs? Balancing one's newly awakened spiritual self with the demands of holding down a job, paying bills, socializing in polite society, and accomplishing myriad other daily life responsibilities can be a fraught and layered process. 6. feeling like an outsider or misunderstood. As the person experiences large shifts in perception, values, and consciousness, she can begin to feel an increasing separation from or alienation from mainstream society, a feeling of not fitting in, and of not being understood or communicated with properly by those who have not had the same experiences. These experiences can lead to feelings of loneliness, which one needs to come to terms with and, perhaps, to be with for a time. One might likewise seek some form of community or mentors who have gone through a similar experience. 7. Existential questioning and identity shifts. Spiritual awakening usually triggers intense existential questioning about the nature of reality, the self, and one's role in the world. Questioning and inquiry can bring about shifts in identity and perception, where new ways of being emerge and old identities, patterns, or beliefs suddenly fall away. Shifts in identity and perception can feel like a stripping away of things that no longer serve you, and finding the courage to accept the new attachments and parts of yourself as legitimate is a roller coaster of drop-ins and dropouts that requires slow, often gentle cultivation of patience, humor, and self-compassion. However beautiful or beneficial spiritual awakening proves to be, it is important to accept that there can be some unhappy consequences that, for better or worse, sometimes come with the territory, and early acceptance can make them safer and easier to cope with. Have you had any of these unexpected side effects with your spiritual opening? Tell us about it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more explorations on spiritual emergence and transformation.
If you liked this video, please like and share it, because a real hero shares the inspiration.